The Sport Injury Prevention Research Center is one of the international research centers for the prevention of injury and protection of athlete health supported by the International Olympic Committee.
This comprehensive warm-up program was developed to reduce injuries in basketball players and should be performed before all practices and games. Most exercises have 2 variations, and athletes should be competent with level 1 before progressing to level 2. Only perform 1 variation during each warm-up session. As the player starts the warm-up with a run, they should be focusing on relaxed running technique and using their arms.
Players run forward and shuffle backwards diagonally from side to side. Focus is on pushing off with the knee over the ankle and not allowing the knee to fall inward, particularly while changing directions. Players run forward and carioca backwards diagonally from side to side. Carioca is the crossing of the push leg in front of the lead leg and the crossing of the push leg behind the lead leg. Focus is the same as level 1.
Players skip forward using a burst of power in the takeoff leg. Landing should be light, on the toes, absorbing with the knee bent, and maintaining the knee over the ankle. Players will skip to one side using a burst of power in the takeoff leg while drawing the opposite arm forward and up and moving to the side. Landing should be the same as level 1.
Players start a run, increasing their speed before the end. Players should focus on relaxed running.
Players jump forward and back over a line. Landings are soft on the toes, absorbing through a bent knee and hip with proper alignment. Jumps should be performed at a low to moderate intensity. Players jump side to side over a line. Landings are soft on the toes, absorbing through a bent knee and hip with proper alignment.
Players land softly on toes, absorbing and lowering to heels. Take off and landing with hips and knees bent. Keep the knees over the ankles, avoiding the knees falling inwards and engaging abdominal muscles. Players take off on one foot, knee aligned over the ankle, followed by landing on the other foot across the line. Players should focus on getting the hip directly over the ankle on landing and avoiding a reaching out.
Players lie on their stomach, supporting themselves on their toes and forearms with their elbows directly under their shoulders. The body should form a straight line, and players should focus on tightening abdominal muscles by pulling the stomach inward, squeezing their glutes, and controlling their shoulder blades. The plank can be progressed by the player supporting themselves on one foot only.
Players lie on their side with legs straight and together, supporting themselves with the side of their lower foot and their elbow under their shoulder. The body should form a straight line, focusing on tightening the abdominal muscles. The side plank can be progressed by having the player reach up with their non-supporting arm and down through the armpit of the supporting arm. With a partner stabilizing just below the calves, the player will lower forward slowly without bending at the waist while engaging abdominal muscles. When the position can no longer be held by the player, they will catch themselves with their arms as they fall forward. This can be progressed by slowing the movement and getting closer to the ground before releasing.
Players lunge forward, dropping the back knee to the ground and bending the front knee to 90 degrees. Focus on controlled lowering into the lunge, keeping the knee over the ankle, not allowing the knee to fall inward, and maintaining good posture. Players lunge forward, dropping the back knee down toward the ground and bending the front knee to 90 degrees. When stepping up, players lift their knee until it is 90 degrees with the torso and step forward. Focus is the same as level 1.
Players lunge forward, dropping the knee back to the ground and bending the front knee to 90 degrees. Then, with the same leg, lunge out to the side. Finally, lunging by rotating behind. Focus on controlled lowering into the lunge and keeping the knee over the ankle, not allowing the knee to fall inward and maintaining good posture. Players lunge to the side while rotating the ball in a large circle in the direction the player is lunging. Focus is the same as level 1.
Players balance on one leg while tossing a ball to a partner. Players catch the ball out in front and rotate it towards their hip and toss it back, alternating hips. Focus on having the knee over the ankle and not allowing the knee to fall inward, particularly during the quick torso rotation and when throwing and catching the ball. Players balance on one leg while passing a ball along the ground. Players catch the ball on the ground and lift it over their head before bending down to roll it back. Focus on having the knee over the ankle, not allowing the knee to fall inward, and maintaining good posture rolling and catching the ball.
Players balance on one leg while tossing a ball to a partner. Players will catch the ball over their head and reach down to touch the ground before they toss it back to their partner. Focus on having the knee over the ankle, not allowing the knee to fall inward, and maintaining good posture when throwing and catching the ball. Players balance on one leg while jumping to catch a ball tossed from a partner. Players will jump with one foot to catch the ball above their head, land on the same foot, and then pass it back. Focus is the same as level 1. This Shred Injuries in Basketball Neuromuscular Training Warmup video has been produced by the Sport Injury Prevention Research Center, an International Olympic Committee Center for the Prevention of Injury and Illness in Athletes. We acknowledge the support of the Faculty of Kinesiology, the University of Calgary, and our partners. Thank you for watching and for your shared vision in preventing injuries.